Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Quita, and on this video, I'm going to be showing you a flip through of this newly set up planner. If you saw my last video, you already know the whole full story behind this planner, why I had to revamp my setup, how I was feeling, you know it all. And so in this video, I decided that I'm going to flip through it for you from top to bottom and show you exactly how it's set up, especially in case you did not see that video. So if you are new to my channel, I hope you'll stick around. You'll consider subscribing and also giving me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoy it. So let's jump right in, guys. No need to delay. If you want to see a flip through of this planner, make sure to stay tuned. So I'm super excited to show you guys this. If you saw the setup video, you already know how it's set up, but sometimes it's beneficial to just see it all set up and just see a flip through of it. So those of you who on Instagram said you just wanted to see a flip through, you can just tune in for this video. For those of you said you just wanted to see a setup video, you can tune in for that video. If you want to see them both, of course, watch them both. So we're going to start from beginning to end, and I'm going to show you how I have it all set up and kind of talk you through the process of it all. So first and foremost, you see here, I have my sticky notes. I have to have sticky notes in my planner so I can quickly pull one off, add it to my monthly if I don't want to write anything permanently in, and then I can also do a little pre-planning. So we've got sticky notes here. Sometimes I'm not feeling this vibe and I want to change them out. I have about maybe 15 or so variety of sticky notes, so I can pull these out and replace them as my desired changes for a different look. So that's first, and I may end up adding that to the back because I do love the view of it, to be able to see from the top and not see the sticky note first. So we'll see how that works out in the end. First and foremost, we have my catch-all calendar. This is for the month of July. I only keep 1 month at a time in my planner. If you guys have been around or on my channel for a long time, you already know that this is similar to setups that I've had in the past, and I really simplified it so you've seen my whole transformation. You've seen the ups and the downs and the in-between, and so I am going back and taking it back to how I had things set up in the past. And I'm thinking that's going to be exactly the change that I needed. So this is the teacher planner for July. I decided to go to the teacher planner because I was looking at an old spread and an old planner, and I really loved the way the teacher planner turned out. I love to be able to section things off within that planner. I cover these up and I section them off, and I am going to enjoy doing that. And of course, this is probably one section that will evolve over time. I may use the teacher planner for a month, I may use the vertical for a month, and I may just switch it out depending on how I feel. So here is the calendar, and within the calendar, I just have this block schedule, the daily block schedule. I do also like to keep my monthly to-dos within my monthly section here, but for some reason I didn't see it on my planner, so I'll have to do some research and see if I can find that, because my monthly to-dos just tells me on a monthly basis what I need to be planning for. And then I have this little clip here from Erin Condren. It is a little cute little leaf that came in the seasonal surprise box, so I just keep this here. And it's super cute. So first up, calendar section, which is the teacher planner. This is a total of 8 planners within one planner. It is a Franken-planned happy planner. If you don't know what that is, be sure to catch my previous video where I set all this up. That is the gist of Franken planning. It's basically putting multiple different planners, pulling out a month or two of those planners and combining them all into one system to work for you. So that is what a Franken-planned planner is. As you can see from the top, I've got multiple sections here. I believe maybe 9 sections in total, maybe 10. So we're going to go through each section. So first up is my catch-all calendar, where it's going to house everything. I'm going to section everything off based on these different tabs above. I'm going to look in those sections, see what's on that calendar, and then put it within that calendar or within that section here on this calendar. And you'll see that in upcoming Plan With Me. So if it confuses you right now, hopefully over time you'll kind of get the gist of this whole entire setup and how I'm going to use this planner. So next up is my home section. As you can see at the top, these are available in my shop. I have top tabs and I also have side tabs, which you will see later. And so the next section is home there. And within the home section, I have the home management expansion pack from the Happy Planner. I love my dashboards because I just feel like they're so thin. They're thin enough to where it doesn't completely bulk up your planner. I do adore the Happy Planner versions of the dashboards as well, but you don't get 6 of them. They only stop here, so you have to stagger them behind those 3, and they are a lot bulkier, and so these just work for me. And so within that, again, I have the Home Management Expansion pack, which includes chores, meal plans, budget, and projects. I do like to see budget at the top, so I separated budget out so that it has its own section. But I have chores, of course, and I just pulled one sheet from each section so my planner doesn't get bulky. I'll add more as needed. And within the next section is meal plans. I keep a few of these in here, and then I also keep my recipe cards in here. So within this section, again, I'm taking it back. How I used to do it is I would keep a few blank recipe cards in here, and I would also keep 3 recipes in here. I cook 3 times a week, so they would be filled in, and so I would have those 3 recipes that I am planning on cooking for the week within this section as well, and so that is what I'm going to do in this case as well. And then more blank recipe cards. This is from the new Happy Planner Recipe Keeper, so I have these in here as well. And then we've got a project section, which is new for the Home Management Expansion Pack. I do have a review and a comparison of both Home Management Expansion Packs, the previous version and this version. If you want to check that out on my channel, I'll try to link it above, guys. Sometimes I don't remember to do that. Projects is a new section within that, and they took out the to-do list section. So that is that. And then we've got a budget section. Again, we also have a top tab for budget, and within the budget section, this comes in the Home Management Expansion Pack. I just keep a few sheets of these, and then I have a pocket folder for bills, which I do need to add some bills in here that I need to pay. And then I have the budget extension pack. So it comes with a calendar, and then it also comes with a few pages of the bill pay checklist and expense tracker, and that works for me. I don't need a full-on budget planner with the weeklies. That's just too much for me. I just want to be able to write down some expenses in here, and it comes with a budget review and also some stickers. So I like having some stickers in here so I can easily pop them on my calendar and plan on the go. Next section here, as you can see at the top, is the family section. Y'all, I'm so excited right now. I mean, I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice, but I am so excited about this. I am feeling so good about this setup right now. I know it's just like within the hour that I set it up, but I'm feeling so good about it. It looks clean. It looks good. It's got everything in here that I need. If I don't want to plan in a specific section for a month, I don't have to, but at least it's here and available for me too if I wish. So I'm feeling so good about this. Again, let's get back to this because I'm just feeling myself right now. Okay. Family section is next. I have the family calendar here. Not sure if I'm going to use this, but I like having it here. It is a dry erase board, so I normally use my Sharpie marker with that, and it works really great so that way it doesn't smudge. You could also use a wet erase or a dry erase marker with this, but I find that those tend to smudge on your pages, so I like using a Sharpie. So I have a feeling I'm going to be putting that to use a lot, and I may even use this more so than I will use these inserts here, but I want to test them out just to see if it's going to work. Next up, these are the hourly, and how I'm going to use this section is just for family stuff. Any ideas I have for outings, I'm going to come here first, write them on the calendar, and again, when I get ready to plan on my main calendar for that week, I'll pull any ideas and put them on that calendar. So that's kind of how I'm going to section everything out. I'm going to do another video later explaining to you more detail on my main calendar and what I'm planning on pulling from to fill in that calendar. So this is the hourly. I haven't used a Happy Planner hourly before, so I'm excited about this. I really want to try to work on scheduling, especially when school starts back up. I want to have like a schedule, a set hourly schedule, because I heard that is like life-changing, and I typically kind of fly by the seat of my pants in terms of hours, and time gets away from me. So I want to try to incorporate that more in my planning. So that is the family section. Then we get to our named tabs. So I have a tab for each one of us. As you can see, my husband, myself, my son, and Addison. So that way within these sections, I can put any important to-dos. I just have a sheet of filler paper in each person's section. So that's why I decided not to do a personal section top tab for myself, because I felt like this was a good place to just put some things. I don't have too much personally that I need to outside of like fitness and faith and everything else that encompasses this planner. So I really didn't need a dedicated personal section. So next up, we come to fitness. Wellness. This is the OG fitness planner from the Happy Planner, which is undated. It is an expansion pack. And so I can date that up, and then I have place to put my fitness needs. And I love how neutral it is. I do like the Healthy Hero planner as well, but I love the neutrality of this planner and how you can use stickers to really make it pop. So I've got that in here for July. And then we come to the faith section, which is very important. I do also have a dedicated faith planner, but I decided to go back to basics again because I feel like having it all in one planner is just helpful for me. But I am really appreciative that I got to try a different way of planning to see if that will work for me as well. Having multiple planners separately just does not work for me. I am a Franken planning girl, and I think I'm just going to stick with that going forward instead of trying to switch it up too much. So I have my weekly study schedule in here. This is everything I need to do for the week. And then I have the month of July. I keep my magazines in here as well that I need to study from. And then, of course, we've got the Faith Warrior Planner in here. I do plan with me's on Friday, Faith Friday. And then we come to the school section, school and education for the kids. I do have this, which is new from the Happy Planner. It is part of their 2019 back to school launch, and I love it. It is also a dry erase board, and this is going to be great for me to be able to kind of quickly put some assignments and projects that the kids have upcoming, tests and exam, to read, all kind of things. I can just jot it down here really quickly in case I don't want to put it on a full calendar, but I'm probably going to end up doing that anyways. So I could just easily be able to refer to this if I just want to look real quick to see what is going on with the kids. I do also have, or I plan on using the monthly calendar as well. I have a feeling this is going to be super important. I did pop in the Gwinnett County Public Schools 2019-2020 school calendar. This is going to be great to have in here so that way I can see what's going on the calendar. And then any additional things I will definitely be writing in here. And I'll probably pull some things from the school calendar as well, just so I have it in front of me. This is the Supermom Planner. So I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to use this, but I do like having it here. I'm thinking I'm going to repurpose all of these things right here at the top. So I'm going to repurpose these sections depending on my needs, but I definitely think it's going to be great to have weekly inserts so I can see communication with the teachers, when I need to turn things in, when she needs to have homework, he needs to have homework, anything like that is going to go here. So you'll see Plan With Me's on all of this on my channel. And so I think it's going to be refreshing because I feel like I used to do a lot more planning on my channel, lots more DIYs, lots more tutorials and showing you guys how to use these different planners. And I've kind of stepped back from that a little bit. I only really do Plan With Me's and I do, home stuff and social media planning. And it's gotten a little boring in my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel. Maybe y'all are fine with it, but I'm not. I want to keep my channel fresh and I want to use different planners on my channel and show you guys some inspiration if I can. And so I think that's going to be helpful in that process. So that is it for the school and education section. Next we come to wellness. This is the wellness expansion pack. It is undated, so if there's a month I don't want to use it, I don't have to use it. Like, we'll see how July works out. Although, yeah, it doesn't have a date on here, so we're going to see how this all works out. If I want to wait till August, I can do that. But within this is going to be my wellness section for the family. So any doctors, things, any health issues, any, health-wise is going to go here. Any things I want to do for myself, maybe pampering myself, just things like that is going to be in the wellness section, and it'll probably evolve over time. But right now, that's what I had going on in my head in terms of how I wanted to use that section. Next up is the list section, which is self-explanatory. You guys know I am a list maker at heart. And so that's why I thought it would be great to have a list section to just dump things out. And so I just have a couple of pieces of filler paper in here. This iridescent filler paper is so gorgeous. So I've just got a couple of pages in there. And then I didn't need a full business section necessarily, but I did want to have it here just to jot some things down, especially if I don't have my business and social media planner with me. I can just quickly jump into this section and write some things down. Particularly, I wanted it for my blog. I have been hit or miss with my blog, y'all. And I want to write down some ideas here because I don't really track that much in my business planner, which is an Erin Condren planner. So I thought this would be just a great section to have here. I have this page here, which is giving me ideas for my upcoming planner that I am designing. I am also still working on jotting down some notes from a book that I was reading. And then I am going to be using the monthly planner for my blog planner. I think this is going to work out great because I can just write in some lists. It's not like a formal weekly planner, and some goals and things like that. I think this is going to work great for it. And lastly, is inbox. And I just have a pocket folder from the Supermom collection in here that I can quickly dump some things in. I can pop some pages in, and this will be just an inbox for me to file things in until I can get them filed wherever they need to be filed, or refer to them on a later date if they're not necessarily urgent. And so this is going to be a great section to just dump some things in there. So you guys are going to get a lot of different looks on my channel now. You're going to get some Plan With Me's in this planner, the monthly planner. You're going to get some in the hourly planner. You're going to get some in the Supermom planner. You're going to get a lot. And so hopefully you guys are down for that. But I feel really, really good about this setup. I love how it's all set up. I love having these side tabs for my family. This is something that I never had incorporated in a planner before, but I love having them there so I can quickly just easily turn to whoever section to see what is important for them. And so I love having this here. Love the top tab action. I love the overall look of this planner, and hopefully you do as well. So hopefully I didn't overwhelm you too much. Again, it will probably evolve over time, but for right now I'm feeling really good about it, and I feel like it's going to give you guys a little bit more inspiration on my channel and some different looks in terms of planning. And so hopefully you guys will enjoy that, and let me know what you guys think of this planner. Again, it's not for everybody. Some people cannot plan in this many planners, but I tried without it and I felt something was lacking. I tried with it. I did get a little burnout, but overall I felt happier at that time with my planning, and so I decided to go back to it. So that's it for this flip through, guys. Again, I do have a setup video on my channel, which I will try and link above if I can remember, and so that way you can catch that video to see exactly how I set all of this stuff up. Super happy with this, and I wanted to share it with you guys, so hopefully you picked up a couple of things and maybe got a little inspiration out of it and found maybe something you want to use in your planner, which means you'll give me a thumbs up on this video and also consider subscribing to my channel. So thanks again, guys, for joining me. Hopefully you'll catch me on the next video, in which case I'll see you guys then.